You ready? Everyone rolling? Yeah, everyone ready? Okay, quiet please everyone. This is interview with Eleanor Church, take 1.
Hi Eleanor,
Hi.
Really good to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Lovely
too.
to have a little chat beforehand. First question, to just tell me about yourself.
So I'm a documentary filmmaker and photographer, and I live in Colchester.
So can you tell us about the film?
Yes, my film X Trillion is a feature documentary. It tells the story of 14 women who sail 3,000 miles across the ocean over 3.5 weeks to one of the most remote places on the planet, but also the densest accumulation of ocean plastic. We travelled from Hawaii to Vancouver on a really unusual route through the across the North Pacific, straight through the centre of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. And the film really looks at a few different things, one of them being the true issue of plastics in the ocean and chemical pollution, which isn't necessarily what people think it is, but also it's a story of solidarity, of teamwork, and really showing women on screen being brilliant in their different professions and showing what role they can play in solving one of the biggest issues of our time.
Why is it called X Trillion?
Good question. It's called X Trillion for a number of reasons, but I think the first main reason is that when we were on the boat in the middle of the ocean, there were trillions of stars above us in the sky, but we were also surrounded by trillions of pieces of microplastics.
You moved back to Colchester because of the creative scene. So I was just wondered if you could tell me about, this creative scene that's here.
Yeah, I think I really took the amount of creativity that there is in Essex for granted when I was growing up. I just thought it was normal. Colchester was our nearest town. I lived in a village and there was always stuff going on, and there was incredible music like here in this space. I came to see so many bands. All my friends were in bands. There is amazing creativity in Essex, and I think there always has been because there's such a diverse mix of people. The thing that I think is really cool about it is that in some places, or some people, you can think, okay, they're a creative person because of the way they look. But there are creative people in Essex that you wouldn't know on the surface. And actually, there's all this brilliant stuff going on. And actually, what's amazing now is I started making films using different talent, different people, different members of my production and post-production teams, all from my town now. And that's a really exciting thing, just to be able to nip across the roads and speak to another editor or to a musician or different things like that. And yeah, it's a really creative place.
Just wondering if your approach, how that differs from the kind of traditional documentaries that we so often see about, these big ethical issues and subjects that we do need to know about.
Throughout time, people have really used storytelling, haven't they, really? Really human storytelling to convey morals or messages or important things that we need to learn about. And so for me, it's always about the storytelling. I think about my granny, another brilliant Essex girl, who used to just tell me stories about things, and that was the favourite thing in my whole life, was her telling me stories. And I think that that's just a really effective way of communicating with people.
I wondered if there was some advice you could give to, somebody trying to get started in filmmaking.
I'd say that for a young person in Essex today is that through social media and through events that are happening, just go to lots of different things and meet different people, and those people are there, and people in Essex are really friendly, and I think that we're really proud of our creative community and would happily help nurture anyone's interests or talent. So I'd see who's around, I'd contact them and ask if they want to go for a chat or a coffee or something, and then go to as many things as possible and just keep developing your creative ideas and your thoughts, whatever form they are, and then work out how best to get to making that your career or job.
What is next for Eleanor? What's next?
I've got a couple of ideas on the back burner for some bigger projects again, but just having a bit of space in between. But the thing that actually since lockdown that I've really enjoyed is developing my creative photography, and that's actually now transitioned into paid work. And yeah, I think more photography and some bigger projects on the horizon.
That we'll have to wait and see about. And And we asked everybody this about being a cultural ambassador for Essex, and why did you say yes, you'll be a cultural ambassador?
I love Essex. I just feel so excited by how much creativity there is in the county, how many brilliant people there are doing really interesting things. And I want people to know about that. Having grown up as an Essex girl, you always have it coming back to you, oh, Essex.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Essex is a brilliant place, and I think we need to shout about it more and really highlight, all the things that are going on here. So I am delighted at sort of being a cultural ambassador.
Essex girls are doing things like you, and I just want to say thank you very, very much.
Thank you.